Hey y'all, I am Daniel Aaron, World Authority on Vibrant Living. Special guest appearance today from, what's her name, Miss?
Zeta!
This is Zeta Shazandra Aaron. And we just had a cool, thank you for the microphone, we just had a cool little process. And it's so powerful and so beautiful. I believe that you might like to know about it and maybe even utilize it. We were having a little parent-daughter, father-daughter challenge moment. And if any of you are parents, you've probably never ever had anything like this, so you have no idea what I mean. Just kidding. You know, and we were just we got us a little bit stuck into a negative energy, a little bit bickering, and I was trying to, figure out how to get us out of it, and it wasn't quite working. And then we ended up shifting it, and I asked Zeta if she wanted to restore integrity. And this is a process that I learned years ago. Well, it's an adaptation of a process I learned years ago from Landmark Education. And I've never known anybody to use it with children before, and at first I didn't think it was possible. Zeta is amazing, and I'm positive that anybody can learn it and utilize it with the right framing. So, without further ado though, Zeta will explain to you how to do it. And then one of the best things, I hope you can hear us okay, with this wind, is it's super easy, it's quick, it's not emotional and dramatic, and it just completely changes the game of how we feel. Alright.
First, you tell the person what you think you did that, red-tail hawk, that could have hurt the people's feelings, and then you say what the effect on the person would be. And then you say what you'll do next time. I just think I just saw a hawk. Or a little eagle. I don't know.
That, I mean, she said it really well, and I'll change the wording slightly, and then perhaps we can. Do you want to step out now? Yeah. Okay. Zeta's got a music agenda right now, so let's see. I think I'll be tall enough if I take a knee here. What was happening for us is just total. Zeta didn't do. She wanted to have this thing, and I said no. Let's have this thing, and we kind of get on one of those things, and and sometimes, especially kids when they're coming back from school, right, have kind of stored up emotions that are not acceptable to let out in other places. So there's a bit of a letting out of negative emotion that didn't feel good. So eventually she took my invitation to restore integrity, and number one, you just say how you broke integrity. Broke integrity means, one of our rules for integrity is we treat each other with love and respect. And that means how we speak to each other, and the attitude and the feeling and all of it. So that's number one. How did we break integrity or lose integrity? Number two is, what was the impact of that? And she said it well, how you think you've hurt the other person's feelings. Well, maybe that's an impact, but in our example earlier, she also said the impact, which was awesome, which was that the way she was speaking to me, and by the way, I restore integrity with her as often or more often than she does it with me, for ways that I'm not being true to who I really want to be with her. So what she said that one of the impacts was it broke our connection. And, technically, nothing could ever break our connection, but yeah, there's an interruption, and it kind of hurts when there's that separation in any relationship. And so we're kind of guessing, what do we think the impact is? It hurt our relationship, it hurt us, I don't feel good because I was using anger, And then we go to, well, what am I going to do in the future? How's it going to be different? And a little note, pitfall there, is that it's really easy to say, well, next time I won't be angry at you. Well, no, we're gonna have feelings. Next time I won't let my anger out on you. Okay, well that's good, except for any time we say what we don't want, we actually make it more likely. So instead, what we do is we say what I will do in the future. And today, and maybe this is why I'm sharing this with you especially today, is she said, in the future I will be more sensitive to what I'm feeling and more careful of what I communicate when I'm feeling that. It's a 10-year-old girl. Holy moly. Anyway, I hope that all makes sense to y'all. If you have questions about it, let me know. I think this is one of the most important and valuable tools that we can use with our children, not just because it helps us in the moment in our relationship, And really, like, just an hour ago, we were in like this, like, oh, this feels yucky. And wow, as parents, man, that can be such a strong thing. It's amazing. And, that shift came, and whew, it's just such a blissful, happy feeling to have that connection. And of course, you can use it in all kinds of situations, not just with your children. And when teaching the children, of course, that patience and repetition is important, and coaching them to be able to do it for themselves. And it's such a great skill for our children in the future too. It's something that we can always do. It's simple, it's easy, it makes a huge difference. And it kind of takes the personal effect out of it, because we all lose integrity. We're all gonna mess up at times, even as much as we love each other. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, when we do it once, we tend to slip. So when we restore it, it's like clean slate, like, oh yeah, back to who I really am. I'm a loving daughter, I'm a loving father, I'm a loving mother, I'm a loving, know what I'm saying? All right, I hope that makes sense. I hope it's useful, I hope it's clear. Thank you for being interested in some radical stuff like this, because you make a difference in the world. Thanks for letting me serve you.